Hi everybody, this is Scott and Maggie Modralls. They're going to Johannesburg, South Africa, hopefully January, February of next year. So they're gathering support, and I'd like to have them give you their testimony, both Scott and Maggie. So we'll start with Scott. Scott, what called you to South Africa?
Oh, I've made numerous short-term trips, and took a couple trips to East Africa, and we just fell in love with the continent. And so we started making inquiry how we can be moving into long-term missions. Maggie's story, I don't want to speak for her, but very similar. She's actually taken more trips than us, and this has been a life dream for us.
Okay. Maggie, why don't you fill us in the details there of how you picked South Africa of all places?
Well, I've always had a heart for the African people and the culture there, and joining One Challenge International helped us fine-tune our location. We had been to several different countries in Africa, and the work that they're doing there really drawed us to that part of the continent.
Okay, all right. And you're planning on leaving January, February, depending on your support?
Right, we're gathering our support now.
Are you going to have a big garage sale here or something? Or
we've had a couple already. We'll probably have a couple more.
Okay.
Yeah, we're taking, we're going to be packing up a container.
Yeah.
And taking a lot of our possessions with us. We've made a 10-year commitment to Southern Africa.
That's awesome. That's just really fantastic. And Maggie, I know that you were going to focus on it was a discipleship and training. Why don't you explain that a little bit further?
Core of what the team does is discipleship and mentoring with pastors and leaders, and Scott and I both have a heart for that type of ministry. We also will be working with people in the AIDS clinics, and there's daycare teachers there, and they really like to model what it's like to live a life of Christ on a day-to-day basis, not just go in and just do training and then leave, but really modeling what it's like.
Taking root, having roots go deep, and using indigenous people, the culture to train, and then basically go out to their own tribes and villages and whatnot, even, huh?
Yeah, that's the thing is, Africa has leaders. They just have a lot of the wrong kind.
Yeah.
And OCI, our sending organization, is primarily, not exclusively, but primarily a training organization.
Yeah.
To train servant leaders of integrity, indigenous pastors. They've been called, they just don't know how to pastor effectively.
Right.
And that's our role.
Okay.
And it's to basically, you can see money pouring into Africa, but long-term solution has to include creating a new kind of leader out of African nations.
Yeah. Wow.
And then let them reach the gospel.
Yep. And you guys have done a 10-year commitment. That's really, you're just kind of throwing your hat in the ring. That's quite the commitment. So I applaud you for that. That's like you're burning your bridges. You're just you're leaving. So
we've been on lots of different short-term missions all around the world, and have really felt each time that we need to be doing this long term.
Yeah.
And it's time to go.
It's time.
Yep.
It's a long term.
And you came to that. The Lord directed you to that agreement together, and that's really good.
Yes. It's harder at times to think about staying here than it is to go.
Yeah. Yeah. I get that. So how can we help you here at Help Missions? How can we support you?
Well, Help Missions has been great for us. Planning a vision, seeing how businesses can participate in sending missionaries out.
Mm-hmm.
The website itself has all the information to know how to support us.
Yep.
It'll take you right to, there'll be a button there that'll show you how to get right to us to support us specifically on our own OCI website.
Perfect. Okay, so if you're looking for someone to support that's going overseas for long-term missions, I highly recommend Scott and Maggie Modralls. So fantastic. God bless, and we'll be keeping you in our prayers. Okay?
Thank you for listening.
Okay.
God bless.
Bye-bye.